to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again.
Hello. Hi. It may be very late. It is 6:12 in the evening. And yes, I am just now coming to say hello to you guys. Because I kind of got lost in trying to be productive. So there's that. I woke up very late. I had my alarm went off in the morning hours, 10:30. I did not get up until after 12. So, but I did start off with an hour-long sprint for admin stuff, and did an hour-long sprint to do some admin tasks, check some emails, do some magazine stuff because I'm trying to get magazine stuff together, and then I took a break, got showered and dressed and everything, fixed me something to eat, something very small, and then I did an hour-long sprint to write. I got 1,021 words. I feel like it should have been more than that in an hour, but I did take I paused the timer a few times because I needed to get up because I'm in pain. Sitting in this chair is making it worse, so there's that. But welcome to the second week of November. It's Monday. Happy Monday. And I'm determined to get some work accomplished this week. Wrist strain be damned. And yeah, we're just gonna hope that I can at least finish chapter 6 of my revisions. That would be nice. But I'm gonna get something done. Come hell or high water. Okay, just been told that we are doing a stream tonight, Tiffany's stream, and because she's switching PJs and Scribbles to Mondays or every other Monday. And Laura just streamed, and so I'm gonna go attempt to get a little bit more writing in before the stream because I'm not quite as productive on streams, but it's, I have fun, and fun is necessary too. So, yeah. I don't know what kind of intro clip this will be because it feels very disjointed, but anyway. I'm still processing last week's events and devastation. But as I process, we must keep pressing forward, and I have work to do. I also need to film some videos for, I need to do a lot of things. Anyway, I have a list. For the week. Whether I'm going to get everything done, I don't know. Who knows? But back to writing. I'm 1,021 words in for the day. I'm going to try to, I'm hoping to finish chapter 6. We're going to try. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be back. Bye. Okay, so I'm hanging backstage with the girls, and she's out there eating dinner. I just wanted to hop on to say I have done 2 solid hours of focused writing, 1 hour of admin, so 3 hours total of focused work for the day. I'm in my last hour, actually, that I wanted to do. Still have 30 minutes left. I probably should pause, but I'm not. And I'm working on the outline for the pen name now. And Laura, hold on. Where was I? Laura was making faces at you guys. So, but I did do 3,215 words, and as you saw earlier, I pulled off the tab for chapter 6. Now is where it gets more interesting, because chapter 7 was supposed to be a different POV than what it's going to be, and that's going to be interesting to try to rework and reconfigure those things. And I don't know exactly, so it's kind of going to be like I'm writing a brand new chapter. So that sounds fun. But I'm going to finish up these last 29-ish minutes. I'm going to work in the outline for the pen name. I'm kind of on a roll. I probably should stop because my hand really hurts, hence the brace being back on. I really feel like I need to stick my hand in a bucket of ice, but it's fine. I'm going to go, and then I'm going to finish this. Bye. Well, I didn't just realize I did not write down my final word count for the day, although I think I still have my calculator pulled up. Yes, I did get more words, even though my hand feels like I need to dip it in a bucket of ice. I did get more words on my outline. I finished outlining book 2. I didn't say it was good, but I finished. And so I have book 2 outlined and ready to start drafting now. I have wrote 3,528 words for the day, and I'm tired mentally and physically. I just hurt. I'll probably sleep with my brace on tonight for my wrist. I actually might need to put the arthritis gloves on too, because my fingers feel a little sore. I had to get that chapter finished, which now brings on the new work. Anyway, the thing with chapter 7 was Javon's chapter, which is the X, and he only had the one chapter. It was his POV. And again, I think I've mentioned this in some other previous vlog about this, but I don't regret writing the chapter, although I can see now that it wasn't really necessary, but it was necessary at the time, because writing his chapter helped me understand the dynamic between him and Bryant a little better, and the breakdown of what happened between him and Bryant, which does affect Autumn. But now I just need to take the information in chapter 7, which is Javon's chapter, which I'm cutting, and somehow rework it for Bryant, because the chapter is Javon and Bryant mostly, Yeah, because he calls him over and they have it out about what happened all those years ago, yada yada yada. So now I just need to, I guess maybe it's not as hard as I'm making it out to be. If I just flip it and put it from Brian's perspective, show Brian getting the phone call from him, telling him to meet him at the motel or whatever, and maybe I'm overthinking this as I tend to do everything. It's going to be more interesting when I get to Cal's chapters. But that's going to be interesting. But it's going to be almost like drafting a whole new chapter because, yeah. Anyway, enough about that. I am proud of myself. Am I going to regret all of those words at some point tomorrow when my hands are stiff and my wrist hurt like they did last weekend? Maybe. But I got chapter 6 finished. I'm ready to go into chapter 7. I have the outline for book 2 finished. I'm ready to start drafting that for the pen name. And I'm calling it a good day. I have to actually get up super early tomorrow because I have an appointment at 10 for the internist that disability has set me up with for their records so they can finish hopefully approving my disability. We're going to hope, cross fingers. But yeah, so that means I have to get up way earlier than I want to get up. Am I going to bed? You would think that I would be going to bed like right now because it's 2:29 a.m. You would think I'd be going to bed right this moment, right? Nope, I'm not. I am not in the slightest tired, actually, which is weird. I am honestly not sleepy. I'm in pain, but I'm not sleepy. But I am going to say goodnight here so that I can still finish winding down, play my games, watch some YouTube. I'm actually going to put all my stuff to write. I'm going to watch like 1 or 2 YouTube videos, and then I'm going to read on Anya's stream, Anya AS Runner. So she usually does 2 really chunky sprints. So I'm using the first sprint to kind of play some games, watch the YouTube videos, and then I'm going to use the second one, which is the longest one, to probably read. And then the third sprint, because she does the last third, like the short one, I'm going to use that to really start prepping, putting my stuff back over there and getting ready to go to bed. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Oh, hello, hi. It is 3:08 Tuesday, the 12th. That's what the date is. It's the 12th. I thought I'd come on before I go back in the house. Well, it's early enough. I'm tired. And I think I just felt a new pain. I'm getting ready to go in the house. I've gone to the doctor's appointment. They gave me some actual referrals for the rheumatologist. And they're nearby, so I don't have to worry about having to go very far, because the ones I was finding was a distance away. Well, the ones that looked reputable and good, because you can't just go to just anybody. So these seem to be in the area. Actually, one of them is in the same building where I went to get the x-ray. Well, the first building I went to get the x-rays done last week. So that's good. I know exactly where that is. I may have you may have seen a few shots of some wooded areas and lots of really big nice houses. I was lost. How do you get lost in an area you've grown up in your whole entire life? Again, when I say that I'm directionally challenged, I really mean that deep down to my core. A lot of the times it's because they over the years they've changed a lot of areas, and this particular part of the city, we'll call it, hadn't gone in a few years, and there's some construction going on, and there's some things that have changed, and I did not recognize where I was. So I was like, oh, this wasn't here, and this wasn't here either, and I don't know where I'm at. And so I was just driving along a very, very long, windy, secluded, isolated road. I mean, there were cars on the road driving past, but like the houses were pushed back, way, way back off the road, and there was lots of wooded areas. And I mean, I'm not saying that I was scared or anything, but I'm not sure I would want to be out there at night. That said, clearly I made it. And then I went to the store. I'm going to do some beta reading today, I think. I think that writing, I mean, it's not out of the question, but yeah, I know how I am when I go out. It doesn't look likely. My hand still hurts from yesterday. So there's that. And I kind of really feel like reading. I'm in a reading mood. I would like to finish my James Patterson book today, and I also would like to beta read Tiff's book today, and it's a little shorter than normal, so I might actually can get through it in a whole day. So maybe this is just a reading day, because I feel not like crap, but I did not take any medicine before I left the house to go to my appointment because I was already kind of running behind. I'm going to go in. I think this is going to be a reading day because I think that's all I have the mental capacity left to do. This clip was not supposed to be 8 minutes long. I've eaten lunch. I've had my Panda Express. So I'm nice, good, and full, which is going to make this walk across the parking lot just a tad bit harder. Because you know how sluggish you feel after you eat? Yeah. And then I hurt. I need to take some medicine. Like as soon as I go in there. Okay, I'll be back, y'all. Bye. Well, it is 2:25. I am going to go ahead and say goodnight to you guys here. I'm tired. I'm literally running on 3 hours of sleep from last night. So I'm running on films. I am in great pain. As you saw, I have the heated knee brace on that I kind of forgot I had. The heated knee brace on, and then I have the heating pad on my leg, which hurts, and I'm actually going to move it to my back in a second. And then I have the heated wrist brace, which I'm about to put back on because my right wrist, actually both of them hurt, so I'm kind of alternating which wrist I put them on. Fun times. I'm in pain, but these days, there isn't really a day that I don't have any pain. It's really more of a question of what level is your pain today? Not whether you have pain or not. It's just what level it is. And today, it was pretty damn high. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully I can catch up on that sleep that I missed last night. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, so hopefully I can get some writing done. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive?
Oh, hello, hi. What day is this? Wednesday, the 3rd. Yes, it's the 13th. And I would say I'm getting a slow start to the day, but seeing as I was catching up on sleep I didn't get the night before, I'm alright with that. I woke up at about noon-ish. Was it noon? Yes. I think it was after. Anyway, I woke up at around noon, sometime around there. And so I made up for lack of sleep. I was only operating on 3 hours of sleep the night before. And I wouldn't say I feel completely refreshed, but definitely better. I have done a little admin, like checking emails, and started to put together this author interview until I realized I have a little more work to do on that one. So I can't quite post the interview just yet. But then I was doing some beta reading while I had Shannon's stream pulled up, and I got dressed, as you can see, and I just ate lunch, and I'm almost finished this beta read. I think a couple more chapters, and then I'm going to switch over to trying to work on my revisions and figuring out how I'm going to do chapter 7. That'll be interesting. And while I did read through chapter 7 already before doing my read through, I have to read through it again because I have to figure out how to put the same information that's in there, but from Bryant's standpoint instead of Javon's, because I have to reword some things, and there's gonna, I don't know. I might just have to do. I was trying to see if there was anything reusable that I could still use, so I don't have to completely do a whole new chapter. But I may still have to completely do a whole new chapter. We'll see once I switch over to that. But yeah, the days started. Drinking some sparkling water, which I don't like very many sparkling waters, but this one is clearly Canadian, and I think the wild cherry one is my favorite. They have different flavors, so drinking some of that. They're rather expensive if they're not on sale, so I don't get them often. So I try to sporadically. I have a couple more out there, but I try not to drink them as often as I drink my vitamin water because they're expensive and they only sell by single bottle, not like a case. Like the vitamin water, I can get them in a case. But hydration is not what you want to hear about. So I'm going to go back to finishing these 2 chapters. Oh my gosh, I so identify with this character that Tiffany wrote in this book. I'm just like, oh, we are the same, girl. We are well, not the same, obviously, but oh, I know those feelings. I know that feeling. Oh, girl, I sympathize. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to reading, and then I'm going to work for it. I don't know how that's gonna go because I'm not liking my numbers at the moment. But it is what it is. I kind of always knew that the numbers would dwindle down. Maybe not, I didn't think they would dwindle down to zero as far as like sales and page reads. But, you know, it is what it is. Every book can't be a winner. And this is why I'm really trying to write more and finish these revisions, because the more I publish, the more books there will be for people to read. And I need to keep people coming to read my books. And, you know, it dies down when you don't publish often. The momentum, or the, not hype, because I don't think I've ever had hype, but the momentum or any kind of buzz that you get for your book. Like if you're not a person who, if you're not like a USA bestseller or a world famous author, unless you're publishing consistent, like monthly or every other month, the momentum dies down, the numbers die down, and it just, you know, it is what it is. And it's depressing and a little deflating, but I can't do anything about that. I can't control whether people read my book. I can't control whether they click on my book. I can't even really control the fact that I don't have the money to buy ads, because I just don't have the money. So it is what it is. I do what I can with my socials. Sometimes I wonder if maybe I'm promoting it too much, but then is there such a thing as too much? I mean, yes, because people can get tired of seeing your promotions of your books, but how else am I supposed to, if I can't get ads and I don't have some kind of, you know, machine in the background as in a team of people, you know, pushing my books for me. So I can only do what I can do, which is what I do. So it's just sad when nothing is working. Like, let me not go on a tangent. I'm going to go back to working on stuff, because then I'm going to make myself sad. But I'll be back. Bye.
Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side.
Oh, hello, hi. Sorry I haven't been actually on much today, but I haven't really had much of an update. I actually didn't do much today. I know, terrible. I didn't mean for it to work out that way. Just so remember I said I had to figure out how chapter 7 was gonna go, because I was changing. Well, it used to be one POV and now it's gonna be a different one, but I had to figure out how to tell the same side of information from a different. It's complicated. Anyway, so I spent the vast majority of 2 sprints trying to figure out exactly how to start the chapter. It's trying to figure out exactly what part of the old chapter I wanted to keep, like the information wise. Not obviously, it's a different POV, so I wouldn't be keeping that exact portion. But as far as the information, just having to flip it and tell it from the other person's point of view that's in the scene. But I had to start it in a different place. And as you can tell, I'm still working that out. The little paragraph that I showed in, I don't know, 2 clips ago, that's all I got. And that took me a while just to get that much. Then on a backstage, okay, so backstage we watched, because Nia is doing a Christmas Carol for Scripting the Book. So she was watching a Muppets Christmas Carol. So we all watched it backstage together, which was great because I haven't seen that movie since high school. I think it came out in 1992. I was 12 when it came out. So probably like early high school. I haven't seen that movie in so long because I forgot a lot of it. But then I remembered quite a few songs in it too. So it was fun. And then Morgan and Nia got off, and me and Laura was backstage, and Laura played me some music, as Laura always gives me new music that I never heard before. So one song she played sparked an idea for book 5 in my Mackenzie Brown series, because I kind of knew, well, book 5 was supposed to be, someone else was supposed to be the focal point, but because, okay, I don't want to say exactly what the idea is, but Laura played a song that sparked an idea, and I was like, that's who could die. And then, you know what? Let me just, okay, so I'm just gonna read you what I came up with backstage. It's just a little taste of a snippet. Not a snippet of a story, but just, I guess it could kind of be a blurb, maybe. But anyway, so a woman known to be a Black widow dies, and while the list of people who wanted her dead is long, Mackenzie did not expect her father's name to be among them. Can Mackenzie help Detective Ramsey find the killer of this notorious con woman without further implicating her father? Or could it be she didn't know her father as well as she always thought she did? Okay, so that is the basic idea of what book 5 will be. And now I'm all excited about book 5 of Mackenzie Brown. I haven't even read through book 1 yet, let alone book 2, 3, or 4. And I still have to finish revisions for When Love Calls. But I'm so excited about this idea now. How am I supposed to work on the books that I have that I'm supposed to be working on? Why do shiny new ideas do this to me? And then she played another song that I was like, oh, that could go on a list for my paranormal series, that the idea that I have. And then I started thinking about that. Y'all, I have shiny new idea syndrome. I have a problem. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's laundry day tomorrow, I think. So, fun times, fun times. Okay, good night. Bye.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I...
Oh, hello, hi. Hello. It is Thursday, the 14th. I am at the laundromat. And excuse the chewing on the gum, but it's one of those I'm hungry and I can't buy anything to eat days, so I'm gonna chew on gum because it'll give me the illusion that I'm eating something, and maybe I won't feel quite so hungry. I'm chewing on gum as my sustenance. It is my right hand hurts. I'll just say that. I was hoping, which is probably delusional hope, on a laundry day, because I know how laundry day goes, that I could do some writing tonight, since I finally figured out like towards the end of last night, I had to start this chapter in the way that I want to start it for chapter 7. So I only had like a little teeny bit of a paragraph, and I just kind of called it at that because I had racked my brain for so long trying to figure that out that I was just, no. These revisions are taking way longer than they should or that I want them to. But foolishly, when I make revision plans and plans for how I'm going to work through editing and publishing things, I do not. I know Esther always tells me to plan for sick days, but I don't. I think mostly because I've reached the point in my chronic illness journey where there is no, oh, you didn't have a pain day. Like, there is no days when I don't have pain. It's not like in the beginning. Hold on. I don't know. I can't see. In the beginning, when the doctor first told me I had rheumatoid arthritis, it was a while ago. It was before my accident. And I thought I could combat that by going on my little weight loss journey, which, I needed to lose weight anyway. And it was helping. There were days where I didn't feel the inflammation and the pain, and the weight had started to come down, and slowly, very, very slowly, but it had started to come down. And I was now had this new, not obsession, but I used to never like working out. And on this particular journey, I had started going to the gym, which I had gotten over my hang up of going to the gym and having other people see me work out because, I'm fat. So a lot of fat people do not tend to like to work out in a crowded gym. So it's not pleasant when you have people staring at you. And not in a nice way. But so I got quite I just really started loving it. Became my new thing. my new thing to go to the gym. I wanted to go to the gym every single day if I could, even though some of the trainers there was like, you do need rest days, which I took the weekends. I didn't go to the gym on the weekends, but I used to go Monday through Friday early in the morning, and it was easier because my daughter was in school, so I would just drop her off, go to the gym, and then go home. So then the accident happened in 2017. Was it 2017? My daughter was 14 when the accident happened. It was 7 years ago. So yeah, 2017 was when I got hit walking across the parking lot by the pickup truck, which felt like it exacerbated all of the rheumatoid arthritis and made everything, it's kind of sped up the deterioration of things. And then I couldn't go to the gym anymore. And not without, like, I think I gave the recovery time like maybe 3 months, which maybe I should have gave it more. I don't know. And I tried to go to the gym again, and then I kept re-injuring things. And it just kept being more painful to go to the gym than not going to the gym. So, and then just things got worse. And so there used to be days where I did not have pain. Those were my good days. And then there were other days which were more frequent after the accident where I had pain. But even after the accident, there were like maybe one day a week or two that I wouldn't have any pain. But now we've gotten to the point where there's just a, what level of pain are you in today? There's not a, do you have pain or do you not have pain? I'm in pain every day. Every single day. There might be, when I get the good drugs, there's days when it's level 1, 1.5, maybe 2 pain. But there's still pain. So the pain is, it always stayed away from my hands, which I always, was very thankful for, because I'm a writer who likes to write by hand most of the time. And so I'm like, please don't let it affect my hands, or at least not yet. And we're at the point now where it is affecting my wrist and my hands a lot lately. I'm just, yeah. I've been putting the wrist brace on. I've been sleeping with them on, which technically the doctor the other day said I should not do because it cuts off circulation. Which I'm like, oh, but it helps my wrist while I'm sleeping. And then I can wake up with my wrist not in pain, or at least, not yet. But today, literally to pick up a pen, it hurt. I'm holding this thing right now with the camera on it, and it hurts a little. And I'm tired of being in pain. Just really want to go back to the days where I had at least 1 or 2 days where there was no pain. And I'm sorry I went on this tangent and rambled, but I'm frustrated about so many things today. Pain, YouTube, writing, publishing. No one's reading my books, which, obviously I can't control that. I just can't. I do, think someone in the chat asked me the other day on the stream, do you promote? And I'm like, yes. Every day. I think I promote every day except for Sunday. Sunday, I have this, I say weird rule, but I know there are lots of people who probably don't solicit or sell anything on Sundays because, it's the Lord's Day, and, I'm not heavily religious, but I am spiritual, and I do believe that Sunday is not a day where, I should be doing a whole bunch of shameless self-promotion, and not knocking anyone who promotes things on Sunday. That's not what I'm saying. For me personally, I prefer not to do promo on Sundays. And, I don't know if that hurts or helps, but whatever. But other than that, Monday through Saturday, I have something about my books going out every single day. Clearly it's not effective, but I don't have money to pay for ads at the moment. Every time I think I might scrape up enough, another bill or something pops up, or I need gas in the car or food, and I just, I do what I can, and I know it's not much. I know there are people who are able to pump lots of money into promo, and they see lots of benefit from it. And I really would love to test out if I did Facebook ads for at least a week just to see if it makes any difference. But again, every time I scrape up something else happens and comes up. And even right now, I need an oil change in my car. Anyway, I am going on a really long tangent, and I'm so sorry. But I'm just frustrated. And YouTube, I'm stuck at the 1.18 number, and it keeps going 1.18, and then it'll drop off back down to 1.17, and it's frustrating seeing other channels created after mine that are at 2,000 and 2,500, and I think I've probably said this in the past. I don't begrudge anyone else their channel success on YouTube. I'm just wishing I had the same success. That's all. I'm just frustrated because I'm I don't do aesthetically pleasing vlogs. I don't go a whole ton of places. I don't travel and do road trips, and I don't do transitions well and whatever, and I don't even have my own home, so I'm not even able to kind of film in as many different places within the house that I'm in. So I know that vlogs are a thing where people watch because they're aesthetically pleasing. I know, I love seeing the different techniques and ways people edit their vlogs. And I don't even have the software to do certain things. I just have the software that came with my computer. So I'm just frustrated. Just frustrated with life right now. Frustrated that I'm always in pain, and it just can't seem to get anywhere. Can't seem to. People keep saying better is coming, and I just can't seem to see the better. And I'm frustrated. So, pardon me and my tangent for today. I'm just really frustrated. And I want so many things out of life that I just doesn't seem like I can have. Anyway, I'm gonna go now before I start crying my tears, and I'll be back. Bye.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did I know it hurts,
but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
Hi, hello. Why is this lighting? Anyway, hello, hi. Obviously I didn't get anything done, except for folding the clothes. I did do that. Why is this like this? And I was on Laura's stream. It was a great stream. It's Laura, me, Dee, Gwenna, and Esther. And it was just lovely hanging out with them and hanging backstage for a little while after. And getting to share some ideas and stuff for Mackenzie Brown Book 5. I was pinning stuff on my Pinterest, as you saw. I'm very excited. That's not what I'm supposed to be working on, but you know, whatever. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get some writing. Initially I was going to go somewhere because I just wanted to not be in the house if I didn't have to on a Friday. But aside from the fact that my gas light is now on and I don't really have much gas in the car or anything to put gas in the car with, I also need to let my body kind of recover from the pain that it feels, because it's in a lot of pain right now, and it's actually holding this is hurting because both of my wrists hurt, but my right hand is really, I had 2 surges of pain today. My right hand earlier before I went to the laundromat, and then when I was dropping the clothes off after the laundromat, this incredible amount of pain surged up my left hand and then arm, and I don't know where it came from. It came and then it went, and I haven't had a surge of pain like that since, but it's still like, I don't want to say throbbing, but there's still a strain I can feel. And Dee was telling me backstage, because she also has rheumatoid arthritis, that she's like, oh, it comes with it. It's the gift of RA, which I knew, but I was just kind of hoping to stave that off. My hands, I'm a writer, I need my hands. Anyway, I'm not going to be too much longer because holding this is actually hurting. And I want to go finish reading some more. I don't think I'm going to finish this tonight, but I'm hoping by tomorrow. And I'm going to go. because I'm starting to ramble. And a lot. And I already talked way too much in my car chat earlier. And oh boy, I said it earlier, I'm feeling very frustrated with life right now. But, I'm sure that feeling will pass. My period is probably coming, which also could explain the extra emotional feelings. I get really emotional when it's the time of the month. Like more emotional than usual. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'll be able to write. I'm gonna put the heated wrist brace on tonight. So hopefully that helps. And I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wear my wrist. It's so uncomfortable to type with the wrist brace on. But I don't know. I need to get some words in. But I also need to not hurt my wrists to the point where I can't use them at all. Anyway, good night. Bye. Hello. Hi. I'll be honest, I have not done much of anything today. Which does not bode well for this list of tasks that I would like to get through today. But that also means I probably should have woke up before 1 o'clock. Yes, that's the time I woke up. To be fair, well, no. I went to bed later than I should have gone to bed. I went to bed at about 6 a.m. Honestly, mostly I was. It took me a longer. Well, I was laying in the bed at 5 something. I just couldn't fall asleep until like 6. I was in pain, so the pain was a little too. The medicine didn't kick in until probably about 6 a.m. that I took. So, a little rough sleeping. And then I woke up. I woke up periodically to use the bathroom, but I didn't get up until 1 something in the afternoon. And y'all know it takes me a little while to get going. So here I am at 4 o'clock, still not going. I made a list. I have quite a few admin tasks to do. I would like to work on revisions today. I don't know, my wrists feel a little strained, so I'm not sure I should, which is why I made a bunch of admin tasks for me to do, which honestly, typing up some of those still hurt, or writing those out actually hurt too, but we're not going to get into that. I'm just going to put the brace on and tough it out because things still have to get done. So I am getting ready. I'm fixing something to eat right now because I was going to try to tough that out too and just wait until later on to eat. Only had 1 meal yesterday, but some days I can't pull off the whole wait till dinner to eat thing. So I'm fixing some ramen noodles, which I cut up some red onions and a little bit of broccoli to put in to kind of jazz it up. And I think I'm gonna put some teriyaki sauce in there too. Yeah, I'm gonna eat first because I feel like that might help me get going a little more. And I need to freshen up my water. I probably could use some more caffeine because I'm really feeling sluggish today. And I don't know if it's because of the pain or just me waking up late or just it's a sluggish Friday. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone somewhere to kind of rejuvenate my creative. I don't know. But I'm going to try to get some stuff done and we'll see how much I can tackle on this list that I've created. I mean, the day's not over, so yeah, I know I work into the wee hours of the morning anyway, so I still got time. But yeah, that's update for now. I'll be back.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be.
Okay, thought I'd come on for a hot second. It's just been a really lazy Friday, which I did not intend for it to be, but I guess I should have kind of known that was coming when I woke up at 1 something in the afternoon. But I guess my body was just really super tired. But I'm trying to get back to virtually, as you saw, watching the Eras Tour Toronto Night 2. It's being streamed, so I'm going to get back to that. But I have actually been doing stuff. I wrote up a Patreon post, which I'm going to post in a little bit, and I'm working on that, getting the author interview together, and something else that I'm working on. I don't know. Have I written anything? No. But back to the concert. I'll be back. Bye.
And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar, bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of.
Hello there. It is time for the end of the vlog. To end this vlog for the week. I wasn't super chatty today, and I say that, and every time I say I wasn't super chatty, shaking. Every time I say I wasn't super chatty, I get into the editing thing to edit my vlog, and I'm like, dang, these are some long ass clips for someone who wasn't super chatty. But like I said earlier, I had a very lazy Friday, which I did not intend to do. But that said, I actually managed to get not writing done, but which I wanted to, but that's just not how things worked out today. But I did. Hold on, let me see if my Wonder Space still has my admin task from the thing. I didn't get a lot of writing done, but I did get 8 of my admin tasks. Well, actually all 8 admin tasks that I had completed. So, yay. That's great. So, even though I didn't feel like I got a lot done today, I got some things admin-wise done, which is perfect. I got some reading done. I started editing this vlog. I did a Patreon post. I think I mentioned that earlier. Did I mention that earlier? I don't know. Patreon post. I posted it. Oh, excuse me. I set up. I scheduled an author interview to go up at the start of next week. What else? Wrote a list for the weekend. I did some promo for the promoting of the poetry night that is happening November 30th. Saturday, November 30th on Morgan Lee's channel at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. I will leave a link to the Google form below in the description box. And so you can sign up if you have any poetry you would like to share with us at the end of the month. The week did not go as planned. I did write, what was that, 3,500 words that I wrote? What was it, on Monday? Which is definitely not the number I wanted to hit. Definitely would have liked to do upwards of 5,000 at the very bare minimum. But yeah, the strain in my hands and my wrists doesn't seem to be alleviating themselves. And I've used the heated wrist brace. I've used an ice pack. I don't know. I don't know. And I've used the wrist brace, slept with the wrist brace on, which apparently I shouldn't be doing, according to the doctor I saw. So yeah, I don't know. But I have to figure out something because I need to get these revisions finished. I am realizing that I am not going to be able to finish them by the end of November, which is a little sad. But I'm only one person. I'm only human. And the reality is that I have certain chronic illnesses that on some days hinder me more than others. And this week, it hindered me a lot. It hindered me a lot last week. That and stupid election results. But anyway, but I did the best I could, and the best is all we can ever do, right? Wish I was 100% able to do the things I used to be able to do, able to produce the words that I used to produce. That's just not my reality, which is frustrating. I think I said that earlier in the week, that I'm just frustrated with certain things in life at the moment, and that is one of them. My inabilities, my shortcomings, if you will, my, dare I say the word, failures. I know you can't win at everything. Failure is part of life. It just sucks. But that said, still got 3,500 words, and I finished chapter 6. I figured out how I'm going to start chapter 7. Finished the outline for book 2 in the pen name series. So yeah, little wins here and there. So with that said, that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, my Ko-fi, my Patreon, or by buying my books or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, please take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.